Nikolai, thanks. I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones, like so many people, and just thrilled that you could be here. Thanks for doing it. The one thing I've noticed as a fan of the show is that you went in the first season. You're constantly you're wearing golden armor all the time. You look perfect. Lately, you're constantly covered in mud.
Yeah.
In that scene we just showed, this is a picture of you. Just after shooting a scene, you look like this all the time on the show.
I know.
When is this going to stop?
I don't know, but the thing is, we're shooting in Belfast, in Northern Ireland, and it is the wettest place in Europe.
Yeah.
And there was one day I came to set, and it might have been that day, and the director, Alex Graves, is waiting for me, and he's standing in front of this pool of mud, and I go, wow, it looks nice. He said, no, it's not done yet. And he called props over. They just started hosing for 10 minutes. And it was muddy beyond belief. And
then they tell you?
then you just dive in. And I was being beaten up that day all day. And actually, at the end of the day, I think he felt bad. And he was like in weatherproofs and all that. So he kind of snuck down next to me. And he'd be like, you okay? You sure? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. Get away, Alex. It's over. But then you get back to your trailer. You get out of your costume and you find... I mean, I had mud so far up my crack. It was horrible. It was unbelievable. Sorry.
Well, I'm not a fan anymore.
I just want to give you visuals.
Yeah, I know. What was interesting is that I would think you'd be jealous because there are different lands in Game of Thrones, and there's this other land where other actors shoot that I believe is the Mediterranean.
Yeah,
every shot is them in Bermuda, dolphins feeding them grapes, and you're being dragged around the mud of Belfast.
It's not fair, is it?
No.
But you had the executive producers, they would travel, because we have several crews working, and there's one crew in Croatia, which is just a beautiful, beautiful place, Dubrovnik. And they will come back and they will complain about, running out of sun lotion, and I'll just, yeah, that's great, guys. I've got mud up my ass.
I made this observation recently, and other people have noticed it too, that your character looks a lot like, or did before he got muddy, like Prince Charming in Shrek. I think we have it here. It's an amazing... It's the exact same hair.
That's it. That was my inspiration when we started.
As an actor, you said, this is who I want to channel.